Thanks for clicking on the video. Let's go ahead and do the Ring of Kerry, and as a little side trip, we're also going to be doing Skellig Ring. So before we started, we tried to find information on, well, which is the best direction to go, clockwise or counterclockwise. There's so much controversy. You could never get a clear, conclusive direction. Everybody would say go this way because you're going in the same direction at the buses, and that way you won't be behind the buses, or whatever it is. There's absolutely no reason you can go any direction you want. You can go clockwise, which is starting from Kenmare, which is the direction of this video, or you can go counterclockwise, which is starting in Killarney and going counterclockwise. That said, the best recommendation is to go clockwise, and the reason I say go clockwise is they travel on the left side of the road in Ireland. The coast is on the left side, so you're going to be closest to the viewing because you're already on the left side, and probably more important and more safe, if you will. You will see these little turnoffs, and they have lots of wonderful little turnoffs, viewing points, if you will, that gives you access to viewpoints. They have little overviews to look at the beach from up high. So that if you are traveling counterclockwise, in order for you to get to those same viewpoints or viewing areas, you're going to have to now cross a lane of traffic to get to it. When you leave, you're also going to have to cross a lane of traffic. So now here's what the road looks like. Okay. You're looking at the road here in a second. You're going to see that it's well paved. It's 2 lanes. It's well marked, well paved, and there's absolutely no reason not to go in either direction should one be of preference to you because of where you happen to be in the country. Now, I'm going to say that the ring by itself is, I think they've oversold it. It's not that, how do I put it? It's not as if it's that great, spectacular vista every 5 kilometers. It just isn't like that. Much of the ring, much of the road travels inland, so you're not even on the coast, and a lot of that section is covered by brush or hedges, and so you're not really seeing a whole lot. That said, I'm going to tell you the smartest thing that you can do for yourself if you have mobility. For example, if you're on a bike, you're walking, you're hiking, we're renting a car, which is probably the best way to go because that'll give you the ultimate independence. If you're renting a car, what you do for yourself is you take these little side trips. There are roads that lead off of the ring. There'll be a little sign. It might be typically they're brown letters, or it could be it'd be a brown background with white letters that point you in the direction of a beach, a village, something, and you just take those. You might have to do 8 of them, and you'll find the 2 are these absolutely unheard of, unspoiled, non-touristic little inlets. And you're going to see a couple of those here in a second, and I videoed 3 of them. See, here's an example of the road. That's what the road is like. This is traveling inland, and so you can see that it's not necessarily all that spectacular. This is a little bit like Colorado, rolling hills, not a lot of vegetation. But again, it's not as if it's this eye candy every second. So I personally think that this tour has been oversold by the tours and by the guides. So I mean, it is one of those that you kind of have to do if you are in Ireland, because you don't want anybody to say, whoa, you went to Ireland, you didn't go see the Ring of Kerry. But again, the way to really enjoy it and get the best out of it is to take some of those side trips, and this video kind of goes into three of the ones that we took, and you'll see that they're just really these pristine little beaches, unknown. It's probably more of a local thing because the locals know about it, so parking is easy. You don't have the tours, you don't have the guides. Thanks. A nice little inlet, actually. Nice little beach.
Yeah, pretty.
Ooh, that's a mysterious looking wrought iron gate leading to somebody's home. Could write a movie.
Sporty though.
Now that's impressive.
Yeah. Like not even in wetsuits.
Boy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole group from the Netherlands that they do water, man. Mrs. Waterville, and right over there is where I'm playing golf tomorrow. Waterville Golf Links. This is the Smuggler's Inn. Can't say it's all that fancy. Lovely beach. If you want to come to an abandoned beach, go to Ireland. Look at those houses over there. Hey, that's hilarious. You could rent yourself. This is like what life on Mars is going to be like. You know, you go to Mars and you can come into one of these little cocoons and you'll be medically sealed. No entry without prior permission. Okay, the Smuggler's Inn is a bit of a surprise in the sense of very lovely hospitality. I mean, the rooms are comfortable enough. I think it's really the also on this little, it's $5 to get into this little viewpoint. But you see these birds, they're not even flapping. They're strictly gliding along the entire time. There's a constant breeze coming off the ocean. And they just sort of direct themselves and they fly real close to the rock. It looks like they're just having fun, aimless. That's probably